Today is March 16th, 2019. I am Miss Gail Adams. The reason that I'm talking today is I'm trying to finish the narrative comedy Over 50. But when I lived in California, every time I would go down Melrose Avenue, I would always look over at the gate there at Paramount Studios, and I would always say, one day I'm going to be an actress, a comedian. I'm going to write something for Paramount. Those gates are going to open for me. So in 2019, I want that to be the year that the gates of Paramount Studios will open for me. The narrative Over 50, I believe it can be a movie. So I'm going to start today talking about the second character in this narrative. There are 4 ladies in this narrative. One lady is Ruth May. The second lady is Sadie. The third lady is Clara. And the fourth lady is Freddie. Clara, she likes to make hats. So I'm going to be calling her in just a second. Good morning, Claire. This is Ruth May. How are you? Yes, I'm calling you. I don't know if Sadie has called you about the cruise, the Over 50 cruise. I heard this on the radio station, and I felt this is the time for us. You know, we don't never do nothing. And I just said, well, it's time. The 4 of us. We have known each other all our lives. We grew up from childhood together. We have buried our parents together. We have married, we have divorced, and we're still back in the home houses. But we don't do nothing. So I called you to tell you this morning that there is a cruise. It's going to be going out in a few weeks. And I have already gotten the information. And I want you to come by my house Wednesday morning. You know, we have the Wednesday morning breakfast. We're going to all meet there at the house, and I'm going to have all the information about the cruise. Now, the DJ is selling a lot of cruise tickets, but you know, he's pretending the celebrities are going to be there. Well, my favorite, Stevie Wonder, I don't know if he's going to be there, but he says all of the favorites are going to be there. So it doesn't matter if he has lookalikes. It doesn't matter if they're not real. I just want us to go. It is time for us to step out. But one thing I do know, we've got to get ourselves down to Florida there to catch that big ship. Am I driving? Well, I tell you what. You know, I don't like to drive Belle. I named my car Belle, my 1957 Chevy. I named her Belle. You know, I don't take Belle that far. I never have driven Belle fast. She's used to driving her slow. I call her my best friend girl. Like I call all of you my best friends. Now, she doesn't like to go fast. So, you know, if I try to drive her down to Florida, the cruise will be out there and back. And then, you know, another thing about me. One thing you can say about Ruth May, she doesn't like to go on a trip unless she has a basket of food. And I cannot drive along the road, eat my fried chicken, my potato salad, my homemade biscuits, and my sweet potato pie. I can't do all that driving. And let me tell you about Belle. You know, Belle is such a delicate darling. I didn't get her new, but I've had her for years. If Belle gets a little upset, she will start coughing. And then that black smoke comes out the back of the car and fogs up the road. And that would mean a pile up on the interstate there somewhere. I just don't know what Belle might do. And all those trucks going by, all that noise would just frighten her to death. And then she would maybe stop. You know, I've had a time with Belle. I say, best girlfriend, Belle, please don't let me down. We went over to the boutique there, Miss Pauline's boutique, where I get all my fancy dresses. None of them are over $20. I shop there. I get the hats, I get the gloves, I get the shoes, I get everything to match over there at Miss Pauline's. And I took Belle over. Belle drove me over there. I rode over there with my car, Belle. And she got over there and she did not want to start. I talked to her. I said, Belle, please crank up. We can't block Miss Pauline's yard because she doesn't have that much space here for her customers. But Belle refused to move. Oh, you know how Belle is. Belle just got a hard head. I love Belle. I've had her for years. But anyway, and so I want to get down, but I do know we're going to have to get there. I have another associate friend. He has a bus. His bus, I think Belle is a cousin to his bus, because his bus sometimes coughs, smokes up everything and stops. But I think he's fixed it. And then we have another friend there. He has a private plane. Yes, he's a big fat cat, but he has his own plane. And he may be able to take us down. But we don't need to worry about how we're getting there. We are going to be on this cruise. And whether we meet celebrities or not, we are going to be a fabulous group of older ladies, the four of us. We're going to be the great four. And Claire, you know, you have to wear one of your hats that you made because you will be the talk of the cruise. But anyway, I always say that we can't give up on life. We got to keep living. Some of us are a little older than others, but the trip says 50 and older. So whether we're 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, or 100, we can go on.